The magic of light. The light is important, yes, of course. The light in photography, it is the most important because the photography means writing with light. I guess everyone knows who made a course of photography, what photography means. And cinematography, it is a motion pictures. It's a picture, it is a picture in motion. So both of these, let's say, both of these arts need light. However, there are more than light. There are so much more than light. Right now you can see how the light is playing a crucial role in this simple YouTube video to make something out of the ordinary. And this is the secret of cinematography. It is when somebody who makes this makes something out of the ordinary. When we look at something that was made with any camera, with the phone, with any camera, even with the camera that cost 80,000 euros, an ARRI Alexa, for example. But if the person who operates it doesn't have the taste, doesn't have the creative side developed, he will not be able to make something interesting, because the cinematography, the cinematic look, it is the look that is interesting. And why we perceive the video that was made, for example, on a very good cinema camera, or a very good mirrorless DSLR camera that can be made cinematic, but it looks video, it looks videos. The video look, it is the ordinary look. It is something that we see every day. It's a pattern that is repeating in our life. That's why it's not interesting for us from the point of view of the image itself. It may be interesting for us from the point of view of subject. If it's a documentary, or if it's something that it has something pleasant looking inside the frame, or it's interesting for us like a subject. Can be a person that looks very beautiful and attractive, or can be a person that looks very interesting. Like, probably you know actors that have such an interesting face and look that they cannot be confused with anyone else, with any other actors. You can see that face and recognize it everywhere, in the middle of the night, because it looks out of the ordinary. That's why the casting in cinematography not all the time on a big sets, because today big sets are not the correct one, let's say. They do not put work into casting. And din păcate, we lost that people, let's say. We don't have any more. We still have some, yeah, but day by day they are going. We will lose them very soon, because people get old, retire, somebody retire from the planet, somebody retire from the job, and we already lost a lot of great cinematographers, great directors, cinema directors. One of my favorite, David Lynch, one of my favorite. And we have such good actors, but today actors, they do not look anymore like the actors from the past. They do not have that factura and textura in their face, in their skin. That's why it's important to have a interesting looking person and a person who can perform that role. We say it play, yeah, is the way that is using in the industry, play that role. Perform, play, whatever. Today actors, they do not have that adâncime, they do not have that deepness, that, you know, the thing that used to have actors from the past, that we do not see them anymore in the films, like Anthony Hopkins. Like, there are many actors, female actors, male actors. We have also animal actors. We have like dog that are trained all their life to play in a movie. This is another topic, yeah. But coming back to the cinematic image, when we say a video image, it is because it looks ordinary, and a cinematic image looks out of the ordinary. It just means that it looks differently that we used to see it every day on the everyday life, let's say, on the everyday routine. It is out of the routine. It looks like a painting from the wall. Whatever painting from the wall. Not a painting from the gallery, let's say, yeah, because any painting, whatever painting, a cheap painting made yesterday by some student artist, it is a painting, and it's beautiful, and it is artistic. It is art. And it amazes us because it has that unordinary look. And this is the secret of the cinematography. The look that many YouTubers that simply cannot grasp. They are trying to grasp it. They are trying to teach you that this is the cinematic look. It is all about color grading. It is all about lighting. No. I cannot say you all the secrets from the cinematography that I have discovered on my own, because they are not on the internet. Nobody will teach you the secrets. I cannot tell you for the simple reason, because every knowledge have to come to you personally, to any of you, through hard work and through discovering. The cinematography, like any art, it is super jealous. It is probably the most jealous, like music is jealous and the cinematography is jealous. You have to put effort, you have to put a lot of time, like years. I've studied this for many years, like for all my life pretty much, but let's say in practice for the last 13 years. And I have discovered things that some of you may say, may be very mad that I'm saying that I discovered and not telling you, but I just want to say that there is much more than just light, and color grading and cameras and lenses, etc. And sound design, it's much more than that. Much more than that. And people who know this, and there are people who know this, the real cinematographers, the real directors, like from the back in the times, yeah, we still have them that they make from time to time some apparition, some films, but they're old. They're old. And soon we will lose them. And they know the secrets. They are not telling you the secrets because you are not asking them, because they are not making the film school to teach you. They are making films. They are not mentors, they are filmmakers. And as I said, it is important for each of you discover it on your own, because only through these tears and broken elbows and blood, let's say, and sweat, only then you will understand, by trying, by looking why it's not working as I want to work. I see it in my mind differently. Why doesn't look like this? And you will try 100 times. You will fail 100 times. Probably 150 times. And 151 times you will figure it out why it's not working and what you have switched to work it for you. And in that moment, the knowledge becomes yours, because the God of Cinematography will give you that knowledge to you. It is passed from to you because you have earned it. If somebody is telling you, is teaching you in the school of cinematography, you will be able to do things, to repeat things, you will know how to, but you will not be able to make something yours. This is the point, and this is why me or somebody else who knows will not going to tell you. Because the knowledge is important, and the knowledge has to be merited. It has to be worthy. You have to be worthy to get this knowledge. It's not about just gatekeeping the knowledge. You has to be the person that is worthy to become that new, let's say, culture, that body, let's say, yeah, to embrace the knowledge, to pour into the knowledge of the cinematography. And when somebody says you that it's everything about light, everything about color grading, by the answer, by other things, like because it will work, I have to change the. Do not believe them, because it is not about this only. There are many things, many other things that makes an image cinematic, that makes the cinematography like really cinematography, to look like something out of the ordinary. And like the most important thing, like the most important hint, I gave it to you. Yeah? Look for the image that will look out of the ordinary. This is my gift to you, dear friend, cinematographer or aspiring cinematographer. This is the gift that nobody will tell you on YouTube. I'm giving to you, and take it and make it yours. Understand that this is important. If you will understand that this is important and you will apply it and try to learn more out from it, probably you will discover more things. And there's a lot of things to discover every time you not only film, but you are looking, you are observing. Observation is the key in everything, in every study. So be the observer. Observe how the thing works. Try to understand why it works like this and how to change the things to look to your own imagination, what you have here and how you want to look it on the camera, let's say. And probably one day when you will be ready, you will receive this knowledge from the God of Cinematography. Until then, keep practice. See you next time. Bye bye.